بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى أهله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد منهاج السالكين The Path of the Wayfarer by Abdurrahman bin Nasir As-Sa'di rahimahullah. Chapter Emancipation. Itq is the freeing of slave from the shackles of slavery. It is from amongst the best acts of worship. Do the hadith أي أمر مسلم أعتق امرأ مسلما أيوة استنقذ الله بكل أدو منه أدوا منه من النار. Any Muslim emancipate a Muslim slave, for every limb that he saves from slavery, Allah will save his limbs from the fire. The Messenger of Allah was asked فأي الرقبة أفضل قال أغلاها ثمنا وأنفسها عند أهلها. Which slave is best to emancipate? He said, the emancipation of the most expensive slave and the one most valuable to its owner. Emancipation can occur through the following ways. 1. Verbally, referring to statements that incorporate the word emancipation or other words that do not the same meaning. 2. Ownership. Whoever possesses another who is related to through birth and is responsible for marriage due to blood relationship, then such is a slave is freed because of this. 3. Mutilation, by cutting off a slave's limb or burning it. 4. Partial emancipation. Your slave who is jointly owned is freed by one master, then he is completely freed. This due to the hadith من نتقى شركا له في عبد فكان له ماله يبلغه ثمن العبد فقوام له قيمة العدل فأوتيها شركاؤه حساسهم وعتق عليه العبد وإلا فقد عتق منه ما عتق. Whoever emancipates his share of a slave and he has sufficient wealth to free him completely, then he should let the slave's price to be estimated by a just person and give his partners the price of their shares and emancipate the slave. If he is unable, then he emancipates the slave partially. Another wording has the addition وإلا قوام عليه فاستسئ به غير مشقوق عليه. Otherwise the sum and necessary share is fairly estimated, and he, the slave, is ordered to go out and earn a wage without hardship so as to emancipate himself. If the master makes the emancipation of the slave contingent on his death, then such a slave is called mudabar, and the slave is emancipated if his freedom is covered by 1/3 of the deceased master's wealth. It is reported from Jabir that an Ansari man had died and had established the emancipation of his slave upon his death. However, the slave was the only wealth that the deceased had left behind. When this reached the Prophet, he said, "Who will purchase this slave from me?" Nu'ayman bin Abdullah brought him for the 800 dirhams, and as he, the new owner, had incurred debt, the Prophet gave him the money and said, "Pay off your debt." Mukataba refers to the contract that the slave enters into, which is master's to purchase his freedom from him for a deferred price to be paid in 2 or more installments at specific times. Allah says, فَكَتِبُوهُمْ إِنَّ لِمْتُمْ فِيهِمْ خَيْرًا. Then write a contract with them for their freedom if you find that there is good in them. Know that good here refers to righteousness and capacity to earn their money. However, it is feared that he might become corrupt if emancipated or made into a mukhatab, or if he has no means to earn money, then it is not permitted to emancipate him or to promise him freedom in return for a price. A slave who is under contract to purchase his freedom is not freed and until he has paid the total agreed upon price for his freedom. This is due to the hadith المكاتب العبد ما بقي عليه من كتاباته درهم. A slave who was entered into an agreement to purchase his freedom is still a slave as long as a dirham is left outstanding. It is also reported from Ibn Abbas in marfu form and from Umar ibn mawquf form أيما أمة ولدت من سيدها فهي حرة بعد موته. Any female slave who gives birth to her master's child becomes free after his death. However, what is most correct is that it is estimated of Umar, and Allah knows best.